Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miranda, and today I'm going to be doing Virgo. What has been on your mind lately? Keep in mind these messages are general. They may resonate, they may not. Please do not force the story to fit. Take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for the next person. Flip and switch the roles if need be. If I say it's them and you think it's you or vice versa, then that's exactly what it is. Also, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements for more messages. Virgo, what's been on your mind lately? What have you been thinking about lately? What's been on your mind? What has been on your mind lately? Let's talk about it. We got vacay in the reverse. We've got running. Oh shit. What's been on your mind lately? Masculine energy. Let's see. What's been on your mind lately? Isolation in the reverse. Karmics in the reverse. Okay. Nurturing. Okay. What's been on your mind lately? Recharge in the reverse. Healing in the reverse. Okay. All right, Virgo, if you've been stressed about something, it's because you have not tackled a core issue here. There's something that's bothering you, something that's kind of slowing you down in a sense, and it's because you're not looking at... You need to look at something from a different perspective. It's like you hit a brick wall with something, or like it's slowed down for you. I see you definitely being ready or wanting to take charge of the situation, handle the situation, but there's an element here that you just are not seeing. There's an energy here of you wanting to move toward some sort of energy that's nurturing. Or you wanting to nurture more positivity in your life. I feel like you're tired of going through lessons. You're tired of going through shit. You're just tired. You're fucking tired. You're just tired of going through shit. But you just don't have enough energy. Your mind isn't clear enough to do the healing that you need to do. That's probably what this is. There's something that needs to be healed, but you're not really sure what that is. I feel like you have done healing, but there's something left that needs to be healed, and you're not sure how to get to it. It is your mind isn't clear, your energy is not right, it's not focused. You have the motivation to fix it, but you're missing a perspective here, or at least that's what you feel like. You feel like something is slowed for you. Antisocial in the reverse. That didn't fall out right. Let's see. What's been on your mind? Mask. Hiding. Concealing. What's been on your mind? Smell the roses. Today in the moment. Okay. What's been on your mind? Distance in the reverse. What's been on your mind? Salty. There's an energy of you wanting to move forward towards someone or something. It's like you want to take a chance on something. But there's something in you that's like, no. Can't do that. Can't do that because of some sort of principle, some sort of boundary. There's something here that's keeping you like, no, I can't do that. Even though everything in you is like, I want to move toward this, I want to do this, but something is holding you back. It's like, no, I gotta keep this in. I can't let anybody know that I'm feeling this way about this. I have to keep this to myself. What is this? Toxic in the reverse. You're definitely avoiding any type of... You're avoiding more bullshit is what it is. You feel like this is the best avenue to avoid stuff. With nightlife here, I think you're taking a gamble on how to handle this situation. There's something here about you not having a clear mind, you not having clear direction, you needing some sort of advice or wanting some sort of advice or clarity on something that you don't have. So you feel like you're going blind on something, and you're taking a chance by keeping something to yourself. You're taking a chance by hiding something. You're taking a chance to avoid drama. You're choosing the safe route here. You're choosing to be cautious rather than jump out the window and that turns bad for you. At least if you're cautious and it turns out bad, you protected yourself in some way. Give me some more. What's been on Virgo's mind? Narcissist. What's been on Virgo's mind? Love affair in the reverse. What's been on Virgo's mind? Soulmates in the reverse. Why are you hiding that, though? I don't understand why you're hiding this. Because I see you kind of... There's a relationship. Whatever this relationship is, may be public or out there. Whatever it is, it's not a secret. Because dirty little secret is in reverse. Soulmate is also in the reverse. So there's someone here that you've maybe parted ways with. But I see you wanting to... I'm confused, Virgo. Why do you always do this to me? What the hell is this? Ego. That's the second time ego is here. Your ego is driving you. Your ego is causing you to go in self-protection mode. We got unfinished business in the reverse. Okay, so you're like... Okay. What you're doing is you're standing on business about something regardless of how you feel internally. You feel like something was done, a line was crossed, something like that, and you're like, I gotta stand 10 toes on like being done with something, like principle over feelings. But you're not sure if that's what you should be doing. You're very conflicted. You're super conflicted. It's like your defense mechanism is to put up a shield. But there's something in you that doesn't want to do that. What is going on here? Forgiveness. Yeah, you got a problem with forgiveness. Who are you trying to forgive and why? Conversation in the reverse. Someone you're not speaking to. You know what's interesting here is that most times, Virgos, you guys you're represented by the Hermit. The Hermit is a wise old man who goes on top of the mountain, gets away from the people, the energy, looks at things from a different perspective, sits to himself to gain some type of wisdom and some insight. You don't feel like you parting ways with this person has given you any wisdom or insight. Or you fear that that's not what's going to happen. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws in the reverse. What the fuck? You never make this easy for me, Virgo. This is confusing like all hell. Broken in the reverse. You're super guarded. You're super guarded about something. What are you guarded about? Habits. I don't know if we'll ever change. You and somebody, y'all be clashing. Whoever this person is, you and this person clash. This is a very complicated situation. I didn't even touch the surface of this shit yet. All I get is that you're guarded from a situation that you feel like you need to put boundaries up on because you don't want to deal with drama. But there's something inside of you that feels like maybe you should move toward this person, but you're being a little bit stubborn because you guys have a lot of differences. You guys have a lot of clashes. You're choosing self-preservation over potential chaos. I think that's how you're seeing it. But there's also something in you that says that you should move toward this person, or this is very weird. Virgo, you never make it easy. I swear to God, if you listen to any other sign, the messages flow. And then I get to you and it's like, what the fuck? Y'all trying to be guarded toward me? What y'all come here for if y'all want to be guarded toward me? Why you come here for the reading if you try to block me for the messages? It's crazy. Y'all are just so guarded right now. What is going on with Virgo? What is on Virgo's mind? The Tower. Somebody got left out in the cold. Someone got rejected. This was the ending of a situation. Scorpio energy. What? Ten of Swords in reverse. You rejected someone behind self-preservation. Okay. Why is this on your mind? The King of Cups in the reverse. You feel bamboozled by this person. You feel... Okay, this is very weird. You rejected this person, but somehow you feel like they did you wrong. You rejected this person, but you feel like the wrongdoing was done on you. Okay, but you did this out of self-preservation. What is on Virgo's mind? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at y'all. Just y'all bad confusing. You got the... Why? You have the Four of Cups. You're Virgo. I'm sure I have a gray hair already. The Sun in the reverse. Why is this even on your mind then? Like, I feel like you're confusing me because on one hand, you're like, I'm going to put my boundaries up. I'm standing firm on this. I'm rejecting this person, or I rejected this person so I can protect my peace. I can protect my energy. I can protect this because I can't trust this person. This person did me wrong. This person did this. But you're also thinking about the what would happen if you gave them some type of offer. And you're coming to the conclusion that you wouldn't be happy, but you're still like engaging in the idea. The Chariot. What's the Chariot? The Queen of Cups. What the fuck? Virgo, make up your motherfucking mind. Like, okay, on a surface level, you're like, my boundary is my boundary. I said no. Get the hell out of my face. But on the other hand, you're thinking about what would happen if you gave someone an offer, moved in the direction of someone that you have feelings for. What the fuck happened here? And why is this so complicated? What happened? You're guarded, like I said, very guarded. This person reminds you of the past? This person reminds you of either this person reminds you of the past, or like you've never dealt with this. It's either or. Either they remind you of someone from the past, or this is a person that you've never, like their personality type or how they move, you've never encountered this before. Like it doesn't feel safe. It feels unfamiliar. It's either triggering or unfamiliar. And it could be a combination of both. The Ace of Cups. You love this person. What the fuck happened here? Okay, Virgo. This is what we're going to do today? All right. What happened? The High Priestess. You intuitively feel drawn to this person. There's some sort of spiritual confirmation to you that loving this person is okay. But in the 3D, you're like, no. Let me put a lock on the gate. What happened? What happened? The King of Wands. Okay. The Hierophant. Okay. Two Wands in reverse. Let's see. Three of Wands. King of Swords. What's that? The Ten of Cups. I am so confused here. Because I'm asking what happened, and what it looks like is... this is so confusing. It looks like there was talks about commitment or thoughts about commitment, marriage, something here that got shut down or wasn't explored. Or maybe like something was moving in that direction and then it came to a halt. And now you're looking at the situation from equally an emotional and a logical lens. But the problem is your emotions and your logic are not agreeing. Emotionally speaking, you love this person. You would love to go to the, end of whatever with them. But logically speaking, where are you at logically speaking? You're choosing logic over your emotions, by the way. Logically speaking, where are you at with this? The Empress. You know your worth. Or you see this person's worth. What is this? The Ten of Pentacles. Logically speaking, you want the... What the fuck is it? Virgo. On a logical level, you know that you and this person could have an empire together. You just know this. On an emotional level, you want to happily ever after with them. So what is up with all of this the hangman and oh, you're stubborn. But what happened? Stubbornness doesn't cause this. With the 4 wands in the reverse. The Knight of Cups. I'm confused. It's giving me the energy of maybe you feel like you shouldn't build a relationship because you're not over another relationship, or something happened. I am confused. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I almost want to do this over. Yours is the only one that, y'all gotta listen to the other ones because it's, what the fuck? Y'all is gonna be longer because I need to figure this out. It's definitely giving me the energy of you're very stuck on the idea of maybe like you move on without closing the old chapter, and that came and bit you in the ass in some way. Or this could be someone else. Like something wasn't closed before you met whoever this person is that you fell for. And why is there conflict? Why is there conflict around this? Because the Knight of Pentacles. Why is there conflict around this? The Page of Cups. Why is there conflict around this? The Page of Swords in reverse. You know why? Because someone has been investigating. Ooh, Virgo. This is a very specific reading. Do not take that this is not yours. Please go check your other placements because this shit just came together. Before you fully moved on, I'm not saying you weren't single or aren't single or whatever, but before you fully moved on from another situation, you still have residuals from a past relationship. And then you entertained another relationship. You ended up being very drawn to this person, even though logically speaking, maybe that's not what you really wanted. You and this person, you started developing really, really strong feelings for this person, but there was some conversation about prior commitments. And whatever conversation what was had here, Virgo, I don't think you know this. Whoever this person is that you can see the end of the world with knows something about you. If they asked you a question, they knew the answer to the question. Or if they were like tapping around a certain topic or a certain subject, they already had all the information that they needed. It's almost like they just wanted you to come clean about it. And maybe that didn't happen and it caused an argument and a fight, and it caused you to like say, oh, all right, I'm done with this. I'm not dealing with this. What the fuck, Virgo? You can always flip and switch the roles if this was done to you. Let's see. Yeah, there's something about like there needing to be some sort of honesty here. Somebody wanting honesty and balance here. Who wants honesty and balance? A Fool in the reverse. You want some honesty. You want some balance. This could be you investigating someone else. Hold on. Someone here has information on someone else and they just wanted honesty. And when that didn't go as planned, you chose to, jump ship. What happened here? Why is this on your mind? The World's in the reverse. This is burdening you. Why is it burdening you? Virgo, I'm confused by your energy here. This is burdening you because you feel like you got tricked, deceived. You feel like you didn't see something coming. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You feel like someone tricked you. Queen of Wands energy could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be very attractive. Also, it could be a Scorpio. I'm going to read the signs in a second. It calls, whatever happened here calls you to feel like you can't work with this person. And to maintain your integrity, your bubble of safety. What the fuck, Virgo? But this is in your, like, you made this decision. It sounds like a final decision. Like, I'm not dealing with this. But you're in your head about it. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure out what's the best course of action for you to do. We got Cancer here, Leo here twice, Scorpio here, Aries here, Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, Taurus again, Libra, Pisces. Just because you don't hear a sign doesn't mean it's not your reading. Scorpio, all right? They're just energies, y'all. Any sign can embody any energy. What the that was, we are at 20 fucking minutes and I haven't learned shit. I haven't learned fucking thing. Why is this on your mind? What should you do about the situation? Oh, people are gonna be mad at me. Boy, yeah, was about to be longer, but Aries was longer, so cool. What? I don't even know what to ask, y'all. This shit confused. Like, it took so long to get there. It took so long to get there. Maybe that's the situation in this. Maybe, like, this has been something that has been, like, brewing behind the scenes for a while or, like, not brought to the surface. That took so fucking long. Let's see. What does this other person feel? What does this other person feel? They feel good. What do they feel? What's the Two of Swords? Okay. So if you rejected this person, they're okay with starting over. They feel like they haven't lost anything. This person feels like they haven't lost anything, that they're good. Their heart is protected. Their emotional satisfaction is protected. So maybe you did get blindsided. This person feels protected. Like everything is gonna be okay. What is this person's feelings about the situation? Walking away because of lack of reciprocity, lack of interest, lack of love. Who do they feel is this upright them that has the lack of love? Reverse the Virgo. They feel like you have the lack of love. They're walking away from you because they feel like you didn't have. Okay, you can flip it, but it sounds like this person maybe did some research on you, learned something about you, that they gathered all the facts here, and maybe they confronted you about it, and you got caught off guard. You got caught off guard by something, and you felt wronged by that, like wrong, like they would catch you off guard with something. I don't understand. That's the part I'm confused about. And you're like, I'm gonna set my boundaries. I'm gonna walk away from this because if this is gonna cause me stress, I don't want to deal with it. So we're done. It feels like this has something to do with a previous relationship. This is weird. Let me know if it's resonating because this is weird. But the thing is, you are emotionally invested in this person. This person doesn't think so. This person's like, Virgo, don't give a fuck. Anyway, okay. How do they feel about it? Then we're gonna get what you should. Hangman. Whoever this is a very open-minded person. Because with the Hangman in the reverse here, if this person was to learn something new, they'd be okay with changing their mind. Whereas I feel like you have this very stubborn, not stubborn, but it's very like, how do I say? Like they're more open-minded to change, whereas you don't want too much change and too much movement and too much, like there's too much going on. Are we over here? Are we over there? We doing this? We doing that? Where this person's like, okay, we switching it up? All right, cool. What we doing now? Like, there's a difference in that. Where this person's more flexible and you feel you need more structure. Why is that coming out? What do they feel flexible about? I mean, other than like they changed their mind if they learned. Yeah, they changed their mind. If they learned something new, they changed their mind about this entire situation. What is missing here that's causing confusion for me as the reader, Queen of Cups? There's a lot of emotions, a lot of love. What am I missing? The Knight of Pentacles. You don't want to fight with this person? You want to move forward with them? The King of Cups, because you have a lot of feelings for them. How do they feel about you? They want to come back. If I feel like you rejected this person, you cut them off, they don't want to be cut off. They don't want to be cut off, but like they feel like, you know, it's like they accept your decision. The Queen of Wands in reverse. They are definitely feeling hurt by the situation. Like it feels like you kind of like tricked them in a way, if that makes sense. Like you got tricked by them, but they feel like you kind of like put your foot under theirs and made them fall. That's very specific. And they're oof. This person is like, they're okay with the decision because they're optimistic and they're flexible, but boy, are they fucked up about this. Like, I'm hearing like, why didn't I say something sooner? Something about something sooner. What the hell? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, they feel like they should have said something sooner. Whatever conversation that you had with this person, however the conversation went, they feel like they could have gotten the answers that they were looking for, or came to this conclusion or this separation, you rejecting them, breaking up with them, cutting them off, whatever this is, it would have happened sooner if they didn't hold on to something and wait. Because they knew what they knew, because I told you they got information somewhere. And they wanted you to come clean about it. And they were waiting for you to come clean about it. And when you didn't come clean about it, they said something. And it caused this. And they feel like I should have said something sooner. Look at all the time that has passed. Like this could have happened sooner. Why are they still so optimistic if they feel like, why is this person still optimistic? The King of Wands? Justice in the reverse. Because they feel like you're a victim in some way. They feel like you've been done wrong in your life. I don't see them, whatever happened between the two of you or whatever they learned, I don't think that they're chopping it up to your character. I think they're looking at this like, this is a product of your environment. This is a product of what was done to you. Whoever this is notices that you're very guarded. That's one thing. The Four of Wands in the reverse with this Six of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something here about it not having a stable home, stable household, you being stressed about something. All right, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. I'm sorry, Virgo. If y'all want me to redo this, please put it in the comments. Y'all is confusing as shit. I'm gonna get, what is this person's biggest fear when it comes to you, and then we're gonna log off of this because this is crazy. I've never been so confused in my motherfucking life. I feel like last week's reading was confusing too. I'm telling you, if you check your other placements, you're going to be like, oh, these readings went by smoothly. Yes. Yes, they did. They went by nice and smoothly. Messages came out real clear. And here you go. Here you go, Virgo. Oh, my God. Okay. What is this person's biggest fear in this relationship or whatever this is? What is this person? This is the most confusing. I swear it's so confusing. Struggles with orientation and sexual identity, afraid to show their true colors, feels rejected by society, pretending, fake flexing. Oh. This person is afraid of like being vulnerable, openly vulnerable, like everything out there. They don't want to put themselves all the way out there and you reject them. Because granted, you have rejected them. So I feel like you put forth one of their fears, to be quite honest. This person had a big fear and you handed them the fear. Exactly. It's crazy. Comes to the realization of how they feel and what they want. Creates a plan to achieve it with actionable steps. This person is afraid to go for what they want here. They're afraid of what they want. What? What the fuck? Uses their intuition and follows through based on a psychic, able to read people very well, but sometimes second guesses. Their biggest fear is that, whoever this is very spiritual, obviously you heard the card. Their biggest fear is that they're reading this whole entire situation wrong. So on some level, this person may feel drawn to you as well, obviously. But they're afraid that they're not listening. They're afraid it's not their intuition speaking, that it's something unhealed in them that's drawing them to you. This person's fear is loving you. That's crazy. This person's fear is falling in love with you. That's what it is. Their fear is loving you, them being completely vulnerable, opening up, you rejecting them. And them, yeah, that's just pretty much what their fear is, really loving you. And you not being the person, you being a karmic rather than a soulmate. Okay. At least this person is clear. You, Virgo? Child, y'all don't put me through a workout or... Okay. All right, let's child. Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, Libra. All right. That's what I got for you, Virgo. Listen, y'all better like this video. It's been a half an hour long. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. If you made it this far into the reading and you are just as confused as I am, let me know in the comments down below. Please hit that like button and I will see you guys next time.